Yeah, I have a feeling this is a sketch leader used for to fix her feet. Yep. All right. So. So I'm sure that it is a surprise to no one that being a beginner VTuber, that like I would be inspired by someone who is pretty pronounced in the fucking VTuber sphere. Let's get our hair sampled here because I don't know. So, yeah, like everyone knows. Everyone knows that. Like, sure, okay, I'll give you that fucking Hololive. He's like the Walmart of VTuber agencies, right? Like, but when you first are getting involved in things, you're never to the later levels. So the first, not the first like VTuber I ever got into was Gura. I always do this. It's always the first stroke of the artwork, and I fuck it up. Not even on the right layer here. God damn. I'm not doing that good here. And again, I fucked it up.
Saturday morning comes and goes without too much on my mind.
So
Maybe lunch. A walk down to the shops just to move.
there we go. Reference all layers. All right.
I may have drunk a bit too much. A lady in the supermarket approaches way too fast, and her eyes are intense, and she spits a little bit when she asks, "Where do you keep the pasta?" "I don't know, aisle 3. "Well, can you get it for me?" "I just want a Gatorade," but she rolls her eyes, so I kind of lose it.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't work here, and if I did, I would not tell you shit.
Now, okay, so, and like I said, I didn't fucking say this right. Fuck it, fuck it, we ball. Oh yeah.
Saturday ever comes and goes, and I'm feeling pretty great.
I mean, I don't even know if this really looks like Gura, but hey, fuck it.
Take a rest in the lifeguard tower shade. My foresight readies me for melee. A man runs from the surf and approaches way too fast. With a blue bottle across his chest, he shakes me as he asks, "You gotta save my kid." "I can't really swim." "What kind of lifeguard are you then?" "I'm just here to take a nap," but he rolls his eyes, so I kind of snap. Hey, I don't work here, and if I did, I would not
Save your kid.
Hey, I don't work here, but maybe I should. No way I could help relieve that nasty sting for you. Hey, I don't work here,
Ah.
but if I did, would I make a race car out of sand and fall asleep? Hey, I don't work here.
Well, I mean, maybe.
Should do what? Save my son? No, get a job. What about my son? He's drowning. Your son's fine. He just swims weird. you shouldn't hold that against him. Oh my god, thank you, I can't begin to... He's gone. Saturday night comes and goes without too much on my mind. Just kicking a ball down the street, I give it too much juice and it flies over the fence of my local NASA compound. Just bear with me. Guards are all passed out, it seems there's been a planned attack. The alarm is blaring loud, but I'm the only one intact. I try to phone for help, but unfortunately there's an alien transmitting itself to NASA screens specifically. Okay, let me find someone, alright? Just relax. I said, okay, like under attack. Okay, I don't have the authority to do that. I just came to get my ball, but it's been a long day, so I speak for us all. Ladies and gentlemen, we are reporting live across the globe alarming news as extraterrestrial life has issued a statement of war to planet Earth. The alien transmission technology has left all but one individual incapacitated within the transmission receiving point, a NASA space compound located in Sydney, Australia. The time has come and humankind can do nothing more than pray and watch on as the diplomat for planet Earth responds with what we can only imagine as an articulate plea for peace and mercy. Hey, I don't work here, and if I did, I would not surrender shit. Hey, I don't work here, but maybe I should. No way I could take
Well, yeah, fucking, you know, it's like, okay, so I had like all this stuff I really wanted to say, but I can't think about it as I'm live, right? But basically, fucking... But basically, yeah, fucking... Gura was a huge inspiration to me. It is sad to see her go. I have this weird feeling, the fact that she is, she's leaving Hololive. It's not like she's, you know, dying off the face of the earth right now. So I am both sad and intrigued in where this is going to go, right? Like, is she gonna start VTubing independently by herself? Like, that seems to be a good option. And if she does start streaming independently, that's a good thing for independence. She's gonna pull so much attention to fucking independent VTubers, it's insane. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Oh no, I'm coloring shark feet. But yes, so when I first got into fucking kind of thinking about something with her gloves here, but no, when I got into fucking first got into VTubing, even as a concept, everyone heard of the like Natsume AI girl, you know, the one that everyone knows as like the girl who's all like, ah, fuck you, you know. But like I would randomly hear about VTubing and just kind of like have no fucking clue what it was. Like people would talk about it and it's like, hey, it's the anime girls playing video games, and I'm kind of like, that sounds kind of dumb. So I wrote it off for a long time, you know, because I always felt bad because like I was a hypocrite around the time. I was kind of hypocritical, like around the time PewDiePie was starting. PewDiePie was streaming and popular for it because, like, I hated PewDiePie because like, he's just a guy who plays video games and gets like super popular. But for some reason, if you make an anime girl do it, I guess that makes it cool. Anyway, I got into Gura. I got into Gura because like she was one of the first VTubers I really started hearing about, right? And the main thing that made me get into Gura was a cover she did of let me see if I can find it here. Was a cover she did of Big Iron. So give me a second.
So now we're back again to a pointless argument. I guess we never changed, and this is how we stay the same. I've been asking myself.
Yeah. Tim Cass is on. It's like, hey, thanks for. Yeah. Basically, I've decided I have to stop watching Tim Cass as much. It's just basically because I have to be able to stream, so. But let me find you the song that got me, the first song I ever really heard by Gura. Ah, my poor computer. Come on. There we go. Hey, Squishy Banana, how you doing? We're just talking about a certain Sharks VTuber leaving her agency. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got the basics, and I'm kind of thinking I might do something a bit more creative with her gloves here, real quick. But yeah, well, one thing I kind of wanted to. Hey, Rusty, how you doing? So one thing I kind of wanted to talk about was like what got me into VTubing. You know, it was always a thing that I've seen some furries do and stuff, but like the thing that really caught my attention was a cover of this song. All right, let me pause this here. But it was a cover of this song by Gura. What was like my first exposure to her. So we're going to go. All right. So this was the song. Hold up. Let me just make it so it doesn't look like I'm towering over her. Yes, sing, you little. I'll be quiet. But theoretically, I won't. This is a cover of a song, so I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble with this on. This might be a problem on YouTube, so if you're watching me on YouTube, you might have to head over to my Twitch if something happens. But yeah. Anyway, this is the song. I think if I turn it up this high, this is the song that got me listening and knowing about Gura. Yeah, fuck YouTube. Tell me about it. What?
One fine day.
Come on. There we go. There we go. Jesus Christ.
To the town of Aquafria rode a stranger one fine day. While he spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, clearly looking all around. He's an outlaw, roots and running. Came a whisper from each lip, and he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Come on.
In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was a vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24. And the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around.
Oh, geez.
Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town.
Well, fuck. Okay, I guess my computer is just like, no, can't do it. All right, so anyway, that's a cover of a song called Big Iron. So it's like, and unfortunately, everyone knows right now of the fact that Gal Gura is graduating, right? So so let me see if I can get this fucking thing here. An important announcement. Yeah, I'm kind of doing the Kirsha thing where I have like a gazillion tabs. So I'm seeing it. I'm seeing if I can get this to work here, cause yeah. like this is how you know it was a big announcement when they're not willing to put like a whole bunch of energy into it. Is there no sound? What the hell?
Who I respect and admire.
There we go.
I had barely any streaming or singing and dancing experience before joining.
But like, just listen
this
to the way her
company.
voice sounds. Like Jesus
It was
Christ.
incredibly exciting, but also very intense and unexpected to be suddenly surrounded by so many eyes and expectations. I remember there being many days where the stress was so overwhelming that I couldn't eat or keep food down.
I mean,
But the continuous
the stress of streaming is a big thing. Like fucking when something goes wrong and you've got like everyone's eyes are on you, yeah, it makes sense.
support and patience of my wonderful community helped to lessen that feeling and pushed me to go on to do things that I didn't even know I was capable of. I am so lucky and so thankful for each and every one of you, to the opportunities given to me, and for the almost 5 years we've been able to spend together.
Yeah.
I love singing for you and performing for you on stage or in my bedroom. You helped pull me out of my shell, and I went off from being too scared to sing alone in my shower to singing live in front of hundreds and thousands of people. When I think about how many of you I've been able to connect with, it brings me so much joy.
Yeah. I mean,
it's been an honor.
Don't we all have struggles like that? Like that's kind of the thing, is that like when they use the exact words.
And a dream come true to be your shark, your Goopa. With you, I've been able to achieve what I thought for a very long time would be impossible for a girl like me.
Yeah.
To feel a part of something and to belong. I love being an idol and VTubing and watching all of my senpai Kawhi, and the entire VTubing community grow into this amazing, colorful, and successful world. I love the banter we've shared over the years. I love your clips and compilations, your cosplays, fan art, every single bit of it.
She is right. Like, I mean, basically she kind of launched like an entire fucking form of entertainment, and it's like everyone is like trying to like undermine like what it is that she did, but like, what it is that like this, this dumb super successful white girl is just, yeah, and it's all like, you know what she opened up people's eyes to an entire form of entertainment. So it's just a lot of small content creators owe even their ability to create content to this person. Now, maybe not her specifically, but she opened up the door for like millions of people to see that like an entire form of entertainment was a thing. So, yeah. And
I
she
am so lucky to have been loved in such a way.
and she
Those of you
was
that sat and fretted over what to write, that poured your hearts out to me in ink, please know that I have all of your letters, and I will seal them and keep them forever until the archaeologists dig them up in 300 years and
Yeah, from what I've heard about Hololive, it's like a business. I'm not sure about the details, but yeah, no, Hololive is an entertainment industry, unfortunately, and it, like any business, it is ran in such a way. And I mean, think about it. Think about it. She like freaking performed sometimes millions of views a stream. It's like all of us are sitting here struggling how to entertain four or five people at a time. She did it for millions of people.
try and decipher what a gargura was. Thank you for your compassion, your creativity, and your dedication to me. Thank you for waiting for me. Thank you for waiting
All
for
right.
me to return when the outside world became too much. Let's have as much fun as we can together during these
Now
last two
there is
weeks.
there's one thing that
Please
she
share your
said.
kindness and patience with everyone.
There's one
And
thing that
while
she
my
said
time
that
here
caught
may
my
be
interest.
coming to an end, I will cherish the memories that we've made together forever. I have one final project to share with you, and I can't wait for you to see it.
I am intrigued at what this
I'm feeling
final thing is.
really optimistic for the future, and I hope you are too. Thank you, everyone, for letting me be your little shark.
Now, did she say it in this stream or was it something else? It may have been earlier when the. Well, All right. So anyway, there was a point where she said that, like, just about anyone who's ever worked for an entertainment industry, at some point, the management and the talent is going to have trouble. And we've already lost a couple Hall Live people, so it doesn't really surprise me at all. Let me see if I can find where she said that, though.
One, it's me, Gargura, from for being here. I'll keep this short and to the point.
All right.
I'm not so good with words, but I will do my
Says a
best.
person who's been streaming for 5 years. Isn't that amazing?
And please forgive me so that I don't forget anything. First of all,
Alright.
I'm really sorry for worrying you or upsetting you with this announcement. This has been a very long time coming, but today I am here to announce that I will be graduating from Hololive on May 1st, 2025, JST.
Yeah.
My reasons being disagreements with management and company direction.
Oh, company direction. I thought you said cozy direction, but yeah, basically, we will probably never actually know what happened, and that's kind of the way big organizations like to keep it, right? And I hate to make this comparison, but like, how many people know about Bigfoot and Monster Jam? Like, it's I hate to say it, that's been a thing in my head since I heard about this story, you know? Give me a second. Let me get back to art here. Let's get the music going again. Boober time, yes. Yes, that is very true. I gotta turn it down on here. Alright. But yeah, gonna be shocked if we actually end up with a Bishojo Face Connect only feature one day. At least on the inside. Well, so when I am both sad and kind of intrigued in where this is going to go, because like I said, if she goes independent, she's gonna open up like a whole fucking thing of streamers and stuff. Exactly. And with the way everything is going right now, fucking that's an extremely good thing, you know? But just keep the gloves red. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Senzawa x Doobie collab. Now I don't know how many people know about Gura and Senzawa. Mume's grad. I know she is. It's like they're losing all their good, all the. I don't know about all their good talent, but they're losing a lot of fucking talent. And for an organization as big as Hololive, that's a big. That's not just. That's more than just a little fucking. That's a big fucking thing in the industry. Now, like I said, the comparison. The comparison of Galgura to Bigfoot is an interesting one. Hololive went public in the Global Homo and then immediately lost their star talent on the EN side. I mean, I think Ina and Mori, ironically considering the song, are both staying. like Maury actually said, Calliope actually said she was quite happy there. So it's like interesting. I mean, it would be neat if Gura basically left due to the whole global homo or whatever, you know. Pretty sure Yago's about to let this company go. Kuro-sansi. But it's interesting because, you know, this song is very ironic. Hang on, let me erase this line here since it was one I added, but like doesn't work very well. All right, so. I don't know. It's just, oops. It's also Gura is like such a big inspiration to so many people, you know. And I can hear so many people like, oh, that's not very creative. You're so inspired by some absolutely mainstream, is all I gotta say to that. You're not getting any money back. You knew this was a one-way wacky track. Dish it up and have your nylon bag. Coming up when it was real drag. I really blame it on them going from. There's never been this many graduations before that happened. And the thing is that really says a lot. That means that something was. I bet woke shareholders made them do a lot of stuff. It would be a fun narrative. It would be a fun narrative if like people came in and started like, you know, wanting them to like suddenly come out as being trans or gay and stuff like that, and you know, they're like, no, I'm just here to entertain people. Why? Yes. The English headquarters is in California. That is a big. It would be a fun narrative to spin, but we don't know. And the fact of the matter is that we may never know. Big businesses never like telling what really happened, you know. Like, can't confirm it, but it's a very common occurrence. Oh no, you are absolutely right. But there are often other reasons, you know. And like I said, I was making the comparison about fucking Bigfoot and Monster Jam. A lot of people who, you know, are just getting into monster trucks are all like, well, why isn't Bigfoot? And, you know, Monster Jam is one of like the biggest fucking, biggest monster truck agencies, and for some reason, the world's most famous monster truck is not a part of them. Which is, and that was a thing that was like years and years in the making, was because like, you know, I blame wokeness and soulless global homo until proven otherwise. Yeah. But Monster Jam kept pushing Gravedigger more and more. Like it got to the point where like the driver of Bigfoot and Gravedigger like absolutely fucking hated each other because of it. And so, and due to a contract dispute, Bigfoot left Monster Jam and started driving for a little bit independently and started driving mostly for Hot Wheels monster trucks. So, and even to this day, people still don't know the actual story because the big businesses make people sign NDAs and make you not able to fucking tell what actually happened, so. even that's kind of like, I want to be surprised if Ina is next in line. God, I hope not. I mean, Ina's like one of everyone's favorites, dude. I mean, I know it's kind of selfish, but Ina, I describe Ina as kind of the Fluttershy of the group, you know? And I don't know. I remember the first clip of Ina's I ever saw that really made me like her. I don't watch her much, but it's sad if it goes. I love the Aussie rat girl. I will only be heartbroken if Subaru goes. Well, it is interesting because it is primarily the English side of it. So there might be something to the whole woke industry thing, but like I said, that's a fun narrative, but I think woke global homo is the most. I get you. I get you. I'm not even saying I disagree, but I'm just. Don't make me invoke Arkham's rates. Like I said, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm going to keep this drawing fairly simple because I want to finish it in one stream pretty. That's why it's traditional. Is because I wanted to. And I don't know, my art's been getting really weird looking lately. Like doing the digital lines, I don't know what it is, but fucking digital lines have been really fucking weird. For instance, Callie has a low that 55% coloration board must be female. Oh God. Yeah, how many of the people in charge at Hololive are female? I hadn't thought of that. So what? It's basically just it's just that Gura doesn't want to work with women. Oh my God. I doubt that's the case. Wokeness has to trickle down, is what I'm saying. I mean, the VTuber business is largely female, so what I'm thinking is that maybe they want to really start pushing the fucking lesbian aspect of the characters and stuff, and they wanted to have the characters start pretending to be girlfriends and go out and such. Start putting up rainbow flags on their videos and things like that. Who knows? Who knows? pretty much got the flat color down here. So as my computer unfreezes. I have a horrible feeling. Alright. Let me get rid of the color sample layer here. Let's see what we're dealing with. Alright. I was going to draw her in the Jessica Rabbit dress, but I was like, I don't know. And plus I have another drawing I have done that I want. And is a character in a Jessica Rabbit dress. So I kind of wanted something a little more specific for Sharky, you know? Alright. Hold on one second. Let me check the image size here. Let's see here. Oh wait, really? IRL, yes. To a dude, to be clear, I've been out of the Halo JP game for a long time. I have forbidden Holo knowledge, but I've seen some of the stuff I know before. Oh, hold on, what? Let's see, wokeness has to triple down. Please God, don't make them go full Niji Sanji. Let's see here. I remember when they posted those friendship bracelets. I think it was a waste of talent that they never made Callie a tomboy avatar. She acts and sounds like a tomboy. I know, Okayu and Korone, practically girlfriends at this point, but not official. Korone is married. Wait, really? Yeah. I've seen a video of Okayo, Korone's just a little bit. Oh, well, see, the thing is, like Japan is actually usually worse. The whole idol culture thing, part of the reason they like using that term when they talk about VTubers is they try to treat the talent like basically like Japan treats their idols and stuff. And they are very strict about not allowing them to have boyfriends and stuff like that. But now, Korone being married, that's like, is that a thing that they like, is that part of her actual lore, or is it like in real life she's married? No, they don't. He's IRL married. Okay. Yeah, but is it the lore of her character that she's married? It's not. Okay. That's what I thought here.
A shadow in the dark, touch of my blast. Yeah, that's a fact. Stop you in your tracks. Then I translocate right back.
Ah. So it's basically your your special lore or your special knowledge that lets you know that she's married, right? Oh, fuck. Thank you for the follower. Thank you for the follow. It's not telling me who's following.
I'll be the one. I like to hack behind your back information. I've got a bunch. Strap up all your guns. As a fast forward, I love the opportunity, and I'm seeing through.
Well, I'm not getting a notification of who's watching me, but whoever it is, thank you.
Then I use my EMP.
Alright, give me a second, and I gotta fucking... Noel does lewd ASMR streams, including... spicy accidental flips. Ah, I see. Alright.
Mírate en la noche. La Overwatch está llegando, you know it. Este muerto en el cuerpo.
Alright, so let's check out here.
Overwatch está llegando, you know it.
Other GPs have done spicy ASMR, but Noel's other account takes the cake. Yeah.
Got soul on fire, waiting on a wire. Somebody burn me down. 'Cause I'm so damn tired of building my empire. Somebody burn it down.
To put it mildly, Noel's boobs on her model match her IRL. Oh my. Oh my. I'm a fire. Well, put me out, somebody, please. All right. Yeah. And there is one thing I'm getting surprised to see is how many people are like actually saying thank you for saving my life to Gura. I mean, even I've gotten messages like that. It's fucking crazy. Like how insane is that? People are like, dude, you're like my favorite creator, and it's like. All online creators, like when they get messages like that, are fucking amazing. It's amazing. I did get a message like that once, and I was going through a very bad, depressing time. This guy was like, dude, you're like one of my favorite artists. And I was like, and he was talking about wanting to make like a band that had and make like songs based on each like a song based on each character I had. And it was an email, and I was having a really hard time, and I was like, well, that's great, but, you know, I know that project will never take off because nothing ever does, and we're all like, blah, 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 and I'm like going in a depressed rant. It's like, wow, what a fucking asshole I was. Jesus. I tried to find this guy to fucking email him back and just let him know how much that email is meant to me, but it's like I can't find it. So like if you emailed me one time and I emailed you back and was an asshole, I gotta tell you I am sorry, and that email has meant a lot to me. So and I've always felt like an asshole for not responding properly. Alright. Alright, so time for shading. Let's see, where are we at here? Yep. Alright. It is time to work on shading. Hey Grams, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. There's beer in the fridge. Yeah, I put the Luna picture on pause a little bit. An event happened, so I had to. I'm having to draw some. I'm drawing some dedication artworks here. Pretty good, pretty good. I can't complain. It's been a hell of a week, I'll tell you that much. Now make Gura naked. No. Come on. I like that. I like the way you think, but there's a lot going on right now, so.
Loud and clear. We're just so spaced out. She's in down and exit and pretty place to stay. Those days are gone, the pressure's on. Be another legendary stray. I won't die. Face down, no sweat. Forget about it. Back ends the day ready. You're not the future's coming in. Not so space if you wanna. Up and okay. Spaced out. She's in down and exit and pretty place to stay. Those days
too much, too dark. Let's see here. I'm looking for about 50%. There we are. I wonder if some Senzawa account is. It already has. I mean, Gura's Senzawa account has like. Let me check it out here. I mean, it's working out good. Her being Gura's #1 fan and all. Come on. Why is this not showing me? There we go. Oh, I thought she gained. hold on here. Well, she has about 363,000 followers. Let's see, followed by and she's followed by and 120 others I follow. Jesus Christ. Let's see what her YouTube channel is at here. This random, totally unrelated person. Jesus. 1.3 million subscribers. Holy shit. Totally unrelated. I'm just saying. Not quite a huge increase. Yeah, all right. But it'll be interesting to see if it's still, it's still huge. You're right. She wasn't exactly a small creator before. Yeah. I'll crush it. But yeah, I mean, is it any surprise? Is it any surprise that a fucking, online VTuber wannabe was inspired by one of the most famous YouTubers ever? I mean, I know it's not, but Gotta take it slow. Whoa, crush it. Crush it.
Time you'll grow. I fucking hope. Step behind the screens, 2D boy in a magazine. I'm outside looking in, but all the time we're putting in. Hear the gambling machine singing in third, think I know what it means. And no, I won't say the right things, just to open doors. How cheerfully they seem to grin. How neatly spread their claws. Don't waste your time in the street.
But it's an interesting time, and personally, yeah, I'm choosing to look at it a little more positive than some, I listen to the radio sometimes. Ah, yeah. Nobody listens to the radio, they say. I hate to say, I listen to talk radio a lot. I haven't been doing it a lot lately because I've been, you know, kind of choosing to use Pluto TV instead. But like like one of the things that got me into like the entire thing of like making digital content and stuff basically was fucking talk radio. And I was greatly inspired by this show that was like done locally. They still do the show locally, but it's like on a different station and they do a different format. And it's just not the same. But it was from Eugene, Oregon, and it was called yes, the radio show was legitimatately called The Donkey Show. It was fucking hilarious. It was like Drew and Tanner, and it was like one of those typical local shock jock shows, but they made it so much more, you know. They had they had people, their friends on and stuff, and they made it like a big thing. And like I listened to that show like all the fucking time. So yes, one of my biggest inspirations of creating content is literally called The Donkey Show. Or was literally called The Donkey Show. And I listen to some talk radio and stuff every now and then. Uh-oh. Something's wrong. There we go. Ah, fuck.
Ask me how I've been. Went through hell and then found myself atop an ivory tower. I'll be damned. I prayed that I'd ascended from grace I fell again.
Yes, I was a big fan of Howard Stern when he was on, and you know, back when he was actually good. Gosh, you want to talk about someone falling from grace? Holy shit, dude. Yeah. My father still listens to him? I'm sorry. Actually, another one I used to listen to was a guy named Tom Likas. Like, he was like peak fucking... Like, you think Andrew Tate is bad. Holy hell. Fucking... Tom Likas, he had a thing where it was called Flash Friday. A poor bastard can't let go of the past, even though he even bought his Howard Stern Comes Again book. Oh, God. Well, I mean, but yeah, the same thing happened to Tom Likas too. So it was like, but he was like literally a guy who fucking, he encouraged no one to date single mothers like ever, and he said that guys were that you should basically like. He was like one of the first people ever to use the term a body count. And it was interesting because the only problem is that like he kind of did the same thing Howard Stern did, where he just kind of went like full anti-Trump and everything. It was just like, but it was really weird. It was like right around the Duke lacrosse thing happened. It was like one day he's on the radio and he's like, "Well, let me tell you, one of the reasons I think the whole Duke lacrosse story is a total load of shit, is a total load of bullshit," and then never was on the air again. Multiply. Actually, I'm kind of happy with how it's turning out so far. Looks pretty nice. I don't know if it really looks like her too much, but I tried. I'm not good at drawing humans, guys. Come on. I'm a furry. I'm not that good at drawing humans. I'm doing my best here, guys. Nobody's criticizing. Well, thank you. Wait a minute, what song is this? Hold on. Okay. I know. Filter, blur. Alright. Well, let me take a look at this drawing. Oh, that's right. I want to make her dress sparkly. It's a word to protect yourself from people noticing it's kind of... Yeah, well, I mean... If that was the case, anyone who was racist would kind of be like, Gonna work? Oh, right, her dress, right. So we're going to draw like a whole bunch of little dots on her dress here or there. I mean, it's definitely getting a little weird how much it is actually happening. Sparkle, 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 get me the sparkles. Oh, yeah. so let's see here. Alright, so I noticed that I seem to be at 0 on YouTube right now. Let me check something here.
Ever since I found out what I am, every second I can't understand. As time's ticking by, with tears in my eyes, can I feel or is sadness programmed? Do I mean the words that I say? Is the world I see really that way? From data collectors to lenses and sensors, I'm living in an overlay.
Alright, hold on here. Oh, nope, I'm still live on YouTube. Okay. I was a little concerned there. I mean, I definitely understand, like, the not wanting to talk about it, because let's face it, if you do start talking about it, it sounds pretty bad there.
Is this what they tell you I deserve? How do you think that we got this way? I don't know you anymore, you say. Well, let me remind you of your own past, or while you pretend you've forgotten my name.
Alright, let's fucking... There's always no pants. She's got those weird shorts on, which I'm sure was a thing that fucking... Oh, her shoes need to be shiny, sequin too. Alright. Hollow Life does make them wear spats now. Layer. Duplicate layer. Now we'll go filter blur. Gaussian blur. Yeah. Alright. So let's lower the opacity here and see how that looks. There we go. Alright, let's throw a background on this and we're gonna call this one done. There we are. Now what color of background should we put here? We're going to try this blue shade here and see how that looks. I remember when Hollow Life, Patty's Mikos were in particular legendary for being We're being skimpy. Yes. Well, as companies become more and more mainstream, you know, they gotta appeal to the mainstream a bit more and more.
Responsibilities not the world is heavy. It's like 100 pounds of weight around my neck. But when I lose my head, just you and me,
All right. Let's try some.
for a moment to forget where I lie.
Oops. It's not the color I wanted. What the fuck? Subaru's second model still has a back-lace panties. I always found it funny that Subaru was like such a feminine fucking figure, you know? I remember one time they illustrated like the femininity of like of different characters, and the way they sat was like this. So here's this one like half human. This was when Coco was still part of Hololive. She fucking when she sat down, she just like flopped down like a dude with the legs apart and was like, ah. She like sat down and was like, ah, give me a fucking beer. You know? Kind of that mentality. Or kind of like that movement. And then they showed Subaru sitting, and she just daintily walks up and puts her knees together and sits down like a fucking I know, right? Well, it's cute. It really is. And it seems like it seemed kind of out of character for such a, you know, a tomboyish figure. All right. Well, here it is. My tribute to everyone's favorite little shark. It's not my best work, but I hope it is appreciated by our shark, and I hope I hope she has a good journey ahead of her, and with whatever her plans are, which might totally not include Senzawa, her biggest fan, streaming. I mean, I'm just wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah. All right, so now I guess. Hold on, let me check this shit out a little bit more. Ah, indeed. Ah. Ah. Yep. All right, this has been a test of the emergency shark broadcasting system. In the event that this was an actual emergency, you would have to hold on to your nuts and scream at stuff. Well, yeah. Now we can return to our regularly scheduled artwork here.